Hi, this is Linda with Casey Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour of my latest creation. It is called Festive Christmas, and everything that is in this journal is from Polka Art Studios, and I will put a link to her store in the description box. And all I did was purchase her Christmas vault, and you get everything you see in here and more that I couldn't fit in here. It is a double closure. It measures 8.5 by 5.5, and it has a 3.5-inch spine. We've got a satin bow here with some very sparkly gold trim on it. And what's good about it, if it gets crinkled up, the gold is very sturdy, so it will just form right back out. It also, I made a little folio and a quirky Christmas, so we'll get to those at the end. On the front, we have got her spinner cards, which I absolutely love. They are loaded. You just turn the little thing, it says Making Spirits Bright, and turn it again. Let It Snow, Warm Winter Wishes, and turn it again, Joy to the World. Got a little butterfly here, and it is packed full of goodies. Take them all out so you can see what's underneath. I've decorated the back of the card. Got a little bow, little envelope there full of all kinds of Christmas goodies. And if you can see the gingham and the lace in here, I've matched it with the gingham ribbon and some crocheted lace. It does have two signatures, little eyelets, bound in by some green twine there. And its closure is some burgundy ribbon. It opens up. And our first little flip here, and make sure I can get it all in the center here. On the little spine here that folds over like so, I've made her little mini books. And I've cut out, this comes in the kit also, the little Santa belt, and I've put some Wink Stella on the buckles to make it look very sparkly. And these, the first one, and this is little Velcro closure here. Anytime you have Velcro, you want to sneak your finger in there and hold the bottom. Even though it is premium cardstock, you don't want to take the chance of ripping it. So I go very slow and just open it up. There's the little dot there. And here's the little Nutcracker and the Mouse King. And it actually tells the story. Get it all open here. Show you the little pages. Tells the little story of the Nutcracker. I love these little books. They're so cute. And there is more. I've used 4, and there's even more than that in the kit. It's its own little binding there. Just stick it back under there and press the Velcro. I won't go through each one of them for you, but this little booklet is, or book, is the Christmas Carol. And on each of the little Velcros, this one says Sparkle, that one says Noel. And I'm sorry, I just kind of jumped the gun here. Let's go back to the front, ladies. I didn't show you all the beautiful ephemera that fits in the little spinner card. There she is. There's a little journaling spot right there. They're all back with an additional layer of cardstock, so they're very durable. They won't bend on you. Little Christmas cane. We can put in your candy cane. And some little stockings with the little tag says Believe. It's held on by a little jump ring there. And we've got a tall one here, little journaling spot, presents, little tag there again with the jump ring. You can write on the back. And here's one. Journal right there. Cup of hot chocolate with lots of goodies on the top. And our little Christmas umbrella for the snow. And her other little, it's a card with the little umbrella, and he has a little gingerbread man on there. Now we can get back to where we were. Sorry about that. You open it up. On the inside cover, I've made a big acetate window. You can see Santa under there. It holds these big cards. And the little frame completes the beautiful holly and berries. This is her gingham berry set. It's beautiful. It comes in different colors. This is the green. There's Santa and his reindeer. And there is the Polar Express. Picking up all the kids, take them to Santa's house, to the North Pole. And we'll scoot over a little bit. This is the first signature, and this is the green, and on side is the red berries, gingham and berries. It's tied with a very dark green chiffon ribbon. And on the front here, this is her little slider card. It's so cute. You pull up the top and the little fairy goes up. And when you get up here, you open it up. Decorate Christmas begins here. Lots of little fussy cuts. And here's a little bird over here. Holds this little tag. I can get it out there. Beautiful Christmas with selling all kinds of goodies. You can write on the back. It fits and just sticks right back under there. And she just slides right back down. It says Happy Holidays. These are some fussy cuts that come in the kit. And there is a ton of these little sayings. I think there's 4 sheets of them. And it flips open. This is one of her loaded tags. I'm going to pull out all his little goodies, and we've got lots in here. Find the top. Got here. And this little top here fits down, and it completes the little image there. I think it's so cute. You know how I love interactive pieces. I don't think you need that little string there. Little journaling spot there. And we have a candy cane, North Pole Candy Cane Company. Hand-rolled candy canes. You can stick them right in there. Got Frosty Snowflake Cafe. Little envelope filled with Christmas letters. Candy Cane Lane. And we have a big marker with poinsettias. And a beautiful image of a house, the roof all covered with snow, little forest there. And this is where the signature is tied in, so you can actually slide them out if you want it. On this side, we have another little flip here, and this is another one of her spinner cards. It is the wintry ones. It's kind of got the blues going on. It's beautiful. It says Hidden Happiness. Something lovely here. A winter wish. And you made it sparkle. And then it is loaded with all these cards. This is the back. And behind it, we've got some more cards. Cute little bunny with his little stocking cap on. This is the inside of the spinner card, one of the little cards, little journaling spot there. Beautiful colors. And we got a little sign, Winter Magic. There's a little deer. It's a little antlers sticking out from his little cap, laying there with lots of pretty jingle bells. Stick that one right here. And then we got this beautiful house, snow-covered walkway. This is a fussy cut there. This little dangle is a present. Then it swings open this way. And we've got a little booklet that I made out of the cards, little pocket here. And there's Santa under there with his candy cane and his presents. Little bow on the top of this one. Christmas Biscuit Company. Mrs. Claus's Holiday Treats. And it opens like this, little journaling spot there. And I made a little acetate card. Beautiful seamstress making nice warm clothes for the winter. This is making spirits bright. And then on this side over here, there she is, little girl. She's going through all of her Christmas decorations. There's the old town. There she is, ice skating. And you can see that I copied the image again and then cut out around the presents and the bells there to make the pocket. And it closes. And here, this is an elastic band, so you can stick all kinds of goodies under it. And slide it out. And what I did was I copied this little image here and just cut it out to put it in the center. Beautiful shop, Christmas tree in there, all kinds of Christmas ornaments, candles to purchase. Here's these beautiful cards. There's Santa, and here's a cute little house. Journaling spot on the back. This up like so. And then this would be the next signature. This is her poinsettias. Open it up. Beautiful images. And I've made another little spinner card there. In the kit, there's 4 to each page. This is some burgundy chiffon. And this little spinner says, "Let your heart sparkle, where wonder and joy meet. Magic is in the air, and 'tis the season to shine." And it is full of all these little guys. Tons and tons of stuff in this. There's a little dangle hanging off the little butterfly there. This is the back of the card that I have decorated. This is a touch of Christmas. There she is with a beautiful gingham bow. Back here. And there's another lovely lady. Little journaling spot there. Little packages with more journaling spot. Holiday cheer. Cute little gingham Christmas tree. And a little candy cane. And then you flip it this way. I've made another one of her loaded pockets. Take everything out here. It's a little mailbox. And here's its little top. You've got a journaling spot there. It just slides right down there. Press there. And it fits right down to complete the mailbox. We've got some long cards here. Beautiful lantern. And on this one, another one, I just made this out of the beautiful paper that comes in the kit. Little girl there all dressed up in her beautiful Christmas clothes. And then we've got sugar cookies, baked fresh daily. Little gift, little journaling spot there. Little jar with a gingerbread cookie in it. This is Christmas Express overnight service. And our little mailbox. Here's where it is tied in. We have a little flip here that makes some pockets. This one is Christmas Baking Crew. It's got a little dangle of a jar filled with all kinds of Christmas goodies. It's tied with some green lace there. This one, we've got a lantern there, little lights on. There's a Christmas cake. And it flips open this way. Little angled pocket there. And again, I made another copy and just cut around the berries and the flowers, the little leaves there. And makes a little pocket. You got a little pocket here and here. And it opens up. 2 pockets here. Beautiful Christmas tree cookie. Little ticket says admit 1 to Christmas. And another one with a beautiful bill there. And on this side, it says baking Christmas memories 1 cookie at a time. It's another little ticket with an apple covered with beautiful frosting. Little gingerbread man. And a wee little ticket there with the little gingerbread cookies. Just folds back up. Right back in our pocket. Here, again, I have cut the pocket where it finishes the image, the beautiful tree there. And this is a little folio. You just untie it there. It's a little Brad holding it on. Opens up. Got a little side band there. Letter to Santa. Little journaling spot. And there he is. Waiting for his Christmas mail. And on this side we have a little flip. Santa, please stop here. And I cut out some of the peppermints to make a little tuck spot. These little fussy cuts. Got our little mailbox. And there's a little gnome and a cup overfilling with chocolate sauce. And here he is again. from the side. Get my fingers in here. Little letter, North Pole Post Office. Little pocket here to hold these cards. And up here too. Trying to gather them all up there. Little Christmas exhibition. Little definition of Santa Claus and family. And in the bottom pocket here, there's a little snowman family. Invitation to the Christmas ball. And Rudolph and Company's fine reindeer treats. And we just fold them back up. And you just wrap it around, retie it there. I won't do that right now, take up more of your time. And it swings open this way. This is the back, this is your actual journal part. And we have all kinds of beautiful papers in here. They're all double-sided. And they are tied in. When we get to the center, I'll show you all kinds of beautiful papers to journal on. Very cheerful, very active. And here's the center. And if you wanted to add some papers, whatever you have, you can just slide them right under there. Some more pages here. Just clamps right back on. At a very bad angle. There we go. And on this side we have two more of the little booklets. This one is The Legend of the Christmas Tree, and this little book is Twas the Night Before Christmas. And all of them tell the story. Alright, ladies, let's take a look at all these little goodies. Here's a little folio. You open it up. Got a little belt here, and it is Velcro. And what you want to do, remember, stick your finger into there before you lift your Velcro, because you don't want to take a chance of tearing your paper. It's very strong Velcro. Opens up. We've got little flips here, and in each little flip is a pocket to hold these little guys. And it opens again. Journaling space here. Under this little band is a little journaling card. And flips again, journaling spot. Another little journaling card in there. And it flips open again. Little band there to hold this card. Beautiful candles. All the berries, and flips open. The center's got a band on each side. It's a little girl with her little puppy journaling card. And here's a little girl with decorations in her hair. Journaling spot. You can stick other little treasures you have in there if you wanted. Then on this side, we've got a big acetate window for that pocket. Excuse me. Oh, this beautiful card. Slides right back in there. And it swings open this way. We have a pocket. Nice big card there. Little satin bow. It's laced through the eyelets there. In the center, we have these teeny tiny little buttons. And this folio is actually bigger. All I did was downsize it a little bit into 5x7. It's got a little Christmas tree here. And opens up, little pocket with two little pockets. Beautiful house. There's a reindeer standing on the lawn. And up here. Little journaling card. And we have some little tickets that open up. Journaling spot on the back. And then way up here in the top, we've got these little wee tickets. I thought they were so cute. There's some little books. Some Christmas flowers. Some ice skates. You just wind it right around the buttons again. Little 1/4-inch spine. And then we have our quirky little Christmas house. It's got a little flip here. See the beautiful, all around the windows are candy canes. Open it up. And this side also. Excuse me. See the beautiful house there? On the top, yep. Got these beautiful cards. Cute little, it's like a little hat that's got a hat on it. They just fit right behind here. And it opens up, and here we have a little door. Opens up, you can see the beautiful living room, the fireplace, the Christmas tree, snow outside the window. And over here we've got the little girl. She's all snuggled up with her blankets in the chair. And out of the chimney comes Saint Nick. He's got a little ladder. It just fits right back in there. And then it opens up this way. Pocket here. If I see cut out one of the beautiful stockings there, it's loaded with presents. Got a little Christmas store here with all the presents around it. Little elf. Snowman. Little warm hat. There's that little girl sitting on the packages with her beautiful long hair draped around her. And a little snowman with his little broom. And then in the center we have this little candy cane. You take out the candy cane and it allows these little shutters to open, and you can see the little girl there looking out the window of the snow. And just little candy cane holds them right back in there. Opens this way. I've got a pocket here. And a fussy cut out the little snowman there. Little Christmas tree. Another one with gifts underneath. Some packages. Little girl in her Christmas dress. There she is, snuggled up by the fireplace. There's a beautiful decorated Christmas door. And this is just some green and burgundy ribbon, satin ribbon. And here we have a pocket. It says Christmas Eve, and it is tucked full of all kinds of goodies. There's another little girl with her little packages. It's an old rustic, like when they used to wrap it in brown paper and then put a colorful ribbon on it. Here, a little journaling spot for you. And this little guy does come in the kit also, in the Christmas vault. And it's got so much going on here. Another little pocket on this side. And I've put ho 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 there. There she is again, sound asleep in the chair by the fireplace. Little journaling spot. Looking out the window. Little stockings are all hung there. That beautiful little Christmas tree, I love that. And there she is, holding a little note that you can add a few words to there. There's our folio, or our quirky little house. I love this little guy, he's so cute. And he's got a tiny little spine also. And there we go, we're all done. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I appreciate your time. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye-bye.